Families from around the world bonded by a common tragedy, comforted by remembrance.
In the name of the Father.
For many, this is a profound experience. Maureen Sullivan came here from Arizona. Her father, Flight Lieutenant Charles Howes, piloted Halifax MZ311, but she never knew him. He died 5 months before she was born.
The visit to England has given me a whole different identity. It gives me the other half of myself that I never had. It gives me a real feeling of being part of my father. And I didn't ever have that. Just now I feel like this is really who I am, This is who I am, and this is part of my father and part of my heritage.
From Canada, the great-nephew of Flying Officer John Glenn laid a wreath on behalf of all the relatives.
Just right there, that plane took its last flight and crashed, and whether they knew it or not, it's just so finalizing at this moment to hopefully somehow they know that we're here right now to honor them. And it's so important that we remember this, we learn our lessons from this, and hopefully something like this never happens again.
80 years on, the ripples of what happened here are still being felt across proud generations, ensuring memories and family history lives on.
Well, I'm a similar age to the age that my great-granddad was when he died on the plane, so it's emotional for me. It's also a great honour to represent him with my dad and show our respects to the people that died.
The journey's been fantastic, the people involved, the societies that have been involved. Lots for words, really.
My father always spoke about him. Like I say, I never ever met him, and it's just great to be here. I come here for my father as well, because I know my dad would have been here.
And for Judith, today has been a real success. She spent many months tracking down the relatives from around the world.
I just thought I'd find a few living relatives and ended up finding the pilot's daughter, grandson, great-grandson of one of the RAF guys. Yeah, it's been absolutely an interesting journey.
The fact we've managed to get so many relatives of the crew who perished, the 7 men who died here 80 years ago, I think that is of great significance to the families, not just now but also into the future. They can look back and see what their relatives did in their part for the world.
It may have been 80 years ago, but remembering the men who died here has been a solemn and important occasion. Many families met for the first time. Some even discovered relatives they never knew they had. Through a shared experience of loss, something special found. Steve Knibbs, BBC Points West, on Cleeve Common.